certainly War of the Roses or Fatal Attraction or Wall Street. But I mean, I'd love to, I'm looking forward, I don't mean to, you know, because I'd like to.
Michael Douglas stands in two shadows, his father's and his own.
Kirk is Kirk, and I'm extraordinarily, you know, proud of him, and he's one of a kind, extremely.
The son of Kirk Douglas became something different, something darker. He produced One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest before he could legally drink in some states.
Of evolution in corporate America seems to be survival of the unfittest.
He made Gordon Gekko a household name. He turned charm into a weapon on screen. But what films shaped this particular beast? What cinema carved out the man who made greed sound good? Douglas doesn't just watch movies. He dissects them, studies them, steals from them. His taste reveals everything: the moral complexity, the sexual danger, the institutional rot. These aren't just his favorite films. They're his education, his religion, his DNA.
The Graduate was as close to, I remember, I thought like a perfect movie.
Today we're counting down the 10 movies that made Michael Douglas who he is. From classic Hollywood to New Hollywood rebellion. From his father's influence to his own instincts. This is the map of a cinematic soul. Let's begin. 10. The Graduate, 1967. Mike Nichols changed everything in 1967. Dustin Hoffman plays Benjamin Braddock, confused, anxious, seduced by Mrs. Robinson.
What do you think of me?
What do you mean?
You've known me nearly all your life. You must have formed some.
This isn't John Wayne. This is something new. A leading man who doesn't know what he wants, who drifts through life like smoke.
I'm not being a very nice guy sometimes, and when I make a picture or anything, you want to do the best you can, and I think sometimes a parent's responsibility.
The famous leg shot, the Simon and Garfunkel silence, the ending that asks more questions than it answers. Douglas watches this as a young actor. He sees the future. Vulnerability becomes power. Moral ambiguity becomes compelling. The anti-hero doesn't apologize anymore. He just exists. Nichols shows that sexual tension can be psychological warfare, that uncomfortable silences speak louder than dialogue, that modern men are lost children in expensive suits. This film plants seeds. Years later, Douglas builds a career on conflicted men. Fatal Attraction, Disclosure, Basic Instinct. All of them descendants of Benjamin Braddock. Men making terrible choices, men trapped by desire. The Graduate teaches Douglas that audiences love watching people fail, especially when they fail beautifully. 9. Chinatown, 1974. Roman Polanski makes Los Angeles look like hell. Jack Nicholson plays J.J. Gittes, a private detective who thinks he's smart. He's not smart enough. Nobody is.
Yeah, that was a movie. I believe it was a lot. I don't get too late about Liberace. That was a movie.
Robert Towne writes the perfect screenplay. Every scene matters. Every line counts. The plot twists like a knife. And that ending. That devastating, perfect, unforgettable ending. Douglas studies this film like a textbook. He sees how mystery builds through character, how withholding information creates tension, how evil doesn't always get punished. Sometimes evil wins. Sometimes the bad guys own the water. Gittes tries to do the right thing. The system crushes him anyway. Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown. This noir DNA enters Douglas's bloodstream. When he produced the China Syndrome, he remembers Chinatown's paranoia. When he stars in Basic Instinct, he channels Gittes' doomed cleverness. Chinatown teaches him that intelligent men can be outsmarted, that corruption runs deeper than anyone imagines, that some mysteries should stay buried. 8. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 1975. Kirk Douglas gives his son the rights to this story.
Here we go.
Michael is young, unproven. He takes the gamble. Milos Forman directs. Jack Nicholson plays McMurphy, the rebel, the lunatic, the free man in a prison of sanity. Louise Fletcher is Nurse Ratched, cold, controlled. The system in human form. The two collide. The system wins. It always wins. Douglas produces his first feature. It sweeps the Oscars. Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Screenplay. He's 29 years old, not Kirk's son anymore. Michael Douglas, producer.
Did you win an Oscar for Cuckoo's Nest?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Cuckoo's Nest was, what year is that?
1975, thank you.
The film proves he understands storytelling, that he can identify great material, that he knows how performance and theme unite. This experience shapes everything. He learns that movies should matter, that cinema can challenge authority, that the individual versus the institution makes compelling drama. McMurphy loses, but his spirit survives. Douglas carries that lesson forward. Some films change careers. This one birthed one. 7. The Godfather, 1972. Francis Ford Coppola reinvents American cinema.
You know what I think? I think your mother and sister will be running back here in a week. Just wait till your mother gets a taste of the real world.
Marlon Brando plays Don Corleone. Quiet, powerful, terrifying in his gentleness. The Godfather whispers. Everyone listens. This is an opera. This is Shakespeare. This is family and murder and loyalty and betrayal. Al Pacino transforms from war hero to cold-blooded king. The baptism sequence, the restaurant shooting, the severed horse head. Cinema will never be the same. Douglas watches closely. He learns that power doesn't shout, that the most dangerous men speak softly. Those great villains believe they're righteous. Don Corleone thinks he's protecting his family. Gordon Gekko thinks he's teaching economics. Both are wrong. Both are magnetic. The Godfather shows Douglas how to build menace through restraint. Years later, he played Gordon Gekko. The measured delivery, the calculated gestures, the belief in his own philosophy. This is Corleone's DNA. Coppola teaches an entire generation of actors how authority looks. Douglas studies the lesson. He aces the test. 6. The China Syndrome, 1979. James Bridges directs a thriller about nuclear power.
Okay, we're off the line. Disconnected from the grid. Ted, stabilize the reactor.
Jane Fonda plays a reporter. Jack Lemmon plays an engineer. Douglas produces and acts. They finish the film. It was released March 16th, 1979. 12 days later, 3 Mile Island happens. A nuclear reactor partially melts down. Art predicts reality. Douglas's life changes forever. The film itself is brilliant, tight, tense, documentary-like in its precision. Lemmon gives a career-defining performance, a good man watching the machine fail, watching corporate interests override safety. Fonda fights to tell the truth. The system fights back. The thriller becomes a warning. The warning becomes reality. Douglas becomes an activist that day. Nuclear disarmament, environmental protection, the belief that cinema can change minds. Some movies entertain, some movies matter. The China Syndrome does both. It's one of his favorites because it grabbed him, because it gave him purpose beyond fame, because some films choose you. 5. Romancing the Stone. 1984, Robert Zemeckis directs before Back to the Future makes him a household name.
You're Armando Dismo.
I'm what?
You're a man who takes money from stranded women.
Kathleen Turner plays a romance novelist.
Gentlemen, my publicist, I'd really like to meet her. Can you find out if I can have a drink with her?
Douglas plays Jack Colton, an adventurer, a rogue, a charming mercenary with a heart. They run through jungles. They find treasure. They fall in love. This is pure escapism, pure joy, pure chemistry. Douglas needs this film. He's been a producer, a television actor, a supporting player. He's not a leading man yet. Romancing the Stone changes that. Suddenly he's funny, charismatic, sexy, vulnerable. Jack Colton isn't Gordon Gekko. He's lighter, warmer, humans. The film shows Douglas's range. The audience responds. The box office explodes. This movie opens every door. After this comes Fatal Attraction, Wall Street, everything. Douglas loves it because it sets him free. Because sometimes your favorite film is the one that changed your life. Because Jack Colton proved Michael Douglas could be a star. Not just Kirk's son, a star. 4, 5 easy pieces. 1970, Bob Rafelson makes a masterpiece about American rage.
Yeah. Where you going?
Jack Nicholson plays Bobby DePae, brilliant pianist, oil rig worker, running from his talent, running from his family, running from himself, the famous diner scene. I want you to hold it between your knees. Pure Nicholson, pure fury, pure new Hollywood rebellion. Douglas sees his future in this film. Bobby DePae is educated but angry, privileged but poisoned. He can't articulate what's wrong. He just knows everything is. Rafelson doesn't explain Bobby. Don't excuse him, just shows him, raw, real, uncomfortable. This is character study as an art form. Years later, Douglas plays William Foster in Falling Down, another educated man unraveling, another privileged American losing control. 5 easy pieces plants that seed. It shows Douglas that audiences crave authenticity, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Bobby DePae destroys himself slowly. So does DFENS. Both are magnetic. Both are terrifying. 3, the last detail. 1973, Hal Ashby directs.
Come on.
Come on! Take a fucking poke at me!
Robert Towne writes, Jack Nicholson explodes. He plays Badusky, a Navy lifer escorting a young sailor to prison. The kid stole $40. He gets 8 years. Badusky knows it's wrong. He can't change it, so he gives the kid one last good time. Drinking, fighting, sex, freedom before the cage. This is mentorship as a tragedy. Badusky teaches the kid about life, about joy, about rebellion, then delivers him to prison anyway. The system wins again. Towne's dialogue cuts like razor wire. Ashby finds beauty in profanity. Nicholson shows that tough guys can be tender, that good men serve bad systems, that doing your duty can break your heart. Douglas remembers this when he makes Wall Street. Gordon Gekko mentors Bud Fox, teach him, corrupts him, delivers him to destruction. The Last Detail's DNA runs through that film, through Wonder Boys, through every Douglas movie about flawed teachers and doomed students. Ashby shows him that the journey matters more than the destination. 2. The Apartment, 1960. Billy Wilder makes magic. Jack Lemmon plays C.C. Baxter, a corporate drone. He lends his apartment to executives for affairs. He climbs the ladder by compromising his soul. Shirley MacLaine plays the elevator operator, the woman he loves, the woman being used. This is a comedy that breaks hearts, romance that acknowledges corruption, Hollywood at its finest. Douglas adores this film, the tonal perfection, the way Wilder balances laughs and tears, the way Lemmon makes weakness compelling. Baxter is a good man making bad choices. He knows what he's doing is wrong. He does it anyway, until love saves him, until conscience wins. The ending is pure grace. Shut up and deal. Douglas works with Lemmon in the China Syndrome. He learns from the master. The Apartment teaches him that charm and conscience can coexist, that corporate success costs too much, that sometimes you have to choose integrity over ambition. Wilder's masterpiece reminds Douglas why he loves cinema. It makes you laugh. It makes you think. It makes you better. 1. Wall Street, 1987, Oliver Stone directs. Douglas stars.
Please! You want another chance? Fucking A! And you stop sending me information, and you start getting me some.
Gordon Gekko is born. Greed is good. 3 words that define a decade. Stone intends Gekko as villain. Audiences make him a hero. Douglas wins the Oscar. He can never escape this role. Gordon Gekko becomes larger than the film, larger than the actor, a cultural icon, a symbol, a warning that nobody heeds. This is Douglas's #1 for complex reasons, not because it's perfect, because it's alive, still debated, still quoted, still misunderstood. Gekko is a monster and a mentor, predator and teacher. Stone's direction feels dangerous, improvised, jazz-like. Charlie Sheen provides the perfect contrast. Innocent Bud Fox meets corrupting Gecko. The student falls. The mentor wins, until he doesn't. Douglas loves this film because it shows cinema's unpredictable power. He played Gecko as a cautionary tale. Wall Street Bros made him a role model. The film sparked national conversations about greed, about capitalism, about morality. Some actors chase this kind of impact their whole careers. Douglas achieved it once. Wall Street isn't just his favorite film, it's his legacy, his curse, his immortality. Gordon Gekko made Michael Douglas young Jew. Some characters you play, some characters possess you forever. 10 films, one journey. From Kubrick collaborations to defining roles. Douglas's favorites reveal a man drawn to moral complexity and dangerous charm. These movies shaped the actor who made Gordon Gekko unforgettable. Which film surprises you most? Subscribe for more Hollywood deep dives.